Okay, which stream is making noise? None? Let's go. That looks good and set up. Okay. So we just left off defeating the Northern Empire, destroying the Northern Empire. And there's a few things I did do. I did open the game in between sessions. I looked at some policies. So I had about near 1,000 influence, and I passed a few more policies by reading them in detail. There are definitely some policies which I just don't really know. I don't really know. There are some where we could spend some money to get some bonuses in terms of town taxes and stuff. And there are other ones where I could potentially make money. But I'm just not really that confident which are the actual best. Some of the ones I did pass obviously tax the other clans' influence, making it difficult for them to really accumulate a lot of influence. That's the idea. And speaking of clans, before we get started here, I do want to pay for mercenaries. So this guy was part of the Northern Empire, I believe. I believe they are a merc. Oh. Okay, so you always have to talk to the leader of their faction. Alright, what about this guy? Company of the Golden Boar. Clans. Minor. So if we see mercs, we're going to ask them to join us. It's not the leader. Alright. Now, we're at war with some minor factions, which have basically spawned in some clans. They're not minor, but they are, they were the Northern Empire. That's why I eliminated as many as I can. Some of them... See, this guy's got negative 41 relations. One of them, however... Negative 21 relations. I don't get how that works. Who is he? It says he's part of the Southern Empire and he's my enemy, but his relations are high. Are we at war with him? No. I assumed enemy meant you're at war with him. Come on, where is it? I can't find it. I can't find it. One of them we were going to bribe, weren't we? There, boom, at the bottom. Okay. I was looking for him. Hey, then how? What's up, dude? Before we pieced out, I was looking for him. Square symbol. Why not look for him after we've pieced out while we're here? So it says he's over Potamus. It's over here again. Okay, so his name is Martosius. Martosius. Let's take a look for him. He doesn't have, obviously, Sinopia to jump into any longer. I got a big plan today.
Your prisoner. I can pay a ransom. I'm worth more to you alive than dead.
I feel bad. I think we should kill this guy. He's not part of a faction, guys. I believe that this... I actually feel bad. He's a minor faction. It's the first time we've killed somebody. I mean, we're at war. I don't want them to join me. So I think there's going to be more of this today, guys. Destroying our enemies utterly. Look at that. See, there was like no impact for doing that. We just literally killed a party permanently. Okay. I don't even know who those guys are. They were part of the Northern Empire, but yeah. Alright, so we're tracking down this guy. Tarkatus. Last seen near Tarkatus. What the flip? All the way down there? Okay. Alright, so let's talk about going forward war strategy. As people know, I want to go over to the Southern Empire and do a similar thing. We want to bribe as many of their clans to join us before going to war with them, so there's fewer of them, we're more powerful, and then destroy that faction as well. Basically uniting has hurt your relations with one clan, it said. Okay. Alright. The execution hurt my relations with one clan. Probably its own clan, right? Let me check on this. This is all new to me, guys. Are they still alive? Weren't they like... Did we wipe them out? There's another way I can check more easily. New Empire... We're still at war with them. Okay, so we clearly dealt... Yep. We eliminated one of the members, so it's clearly this clan itself that I believe it hurt our relations. Okay, all good. Okay. So, everybody knows the protocol. We're going to do the same thing to the Southern Empire and Vestrom that we did to the Northern Empire in Sinopia. That's what's up. However, as far as the war plan against the Western Empire, right now, we only border the Kazites and the Western Empire, and you'll notice that we're pretty much not being attacked by other factions, which is really, really nice and important. We're just genuinely not being attacked, right? By the way, we could be making some trade. Cost me 200 influence. I guess the boys make more money. Let's trade with Sturgia. I hope it's worth it. 200 influence, dude. I keep getting distracted mid-sentence. Let's see, Vlandia. Okay, let's trade with them. Those are the two furthest away, hopefully less likely to go to war with us. So, what I want is, as we expand into the Western Empire, rather than utterly consuming them, which I hope is achievable, I want to maintain the status quo where we only border them because they're so big. So for me, it's going to be Yalmeris, Rotai, Amatetis, this castle, and this castle. That's 5 fiefdoms. And maybe... Yeah, I want to be careful. But as a result, that's continuing to buffer. If he retains this and all of this, it's going to continue to buffer out Britannia, Sturgia, and Vlandia to where we don't border them. Now, meanwhile, there is a clan, Amatetes. This clan with you can see the wheat symbol, owns these 2 fiefdoms. And by taking these 2 fiefdoms, which I said I would, and also this fiefdom, that clan owns this fiefdom and nothing else, that's going to make 2 clans stateless, so to speak. And I believe they like us, and they're going to be more inclined to switch over to us. Okay? So, that's the plan. So I'm going to take 5 fiefdoms, and hopefully obtain 2 additional clans. And then, at that point, once we do our work on the Southern Empire, we're looking at about 10 additional clans, or 11 or 12 joining us, around that range. We should be the largest nation in the game in terms of clans. And it's going to be all-out war against the final boss, the Kazites. Obviously, they have a huge portion of the empire to potentially obtain. Okay. Square guys. Where are you at? I'm hunting this guy down. Where is it? I clicked on it, didn't I? Back. Down here. Alright, let's recruit along the way. I'm gonna fill these parties up, my parties. Wow, this is so cool, dude. The new empire is awesome. Look at all the boys around the world. Says he's down this way. Okay, start donating the miscellaneous to the boys that keep building them up. 26,000 income. So, if I'm not mistaken, I didn't build the workshops in Zionica that I was wanting to do. There's one more party I have. Yeah, he's not at party size. Says he's last seen here. It keeps lying to me. Alright, let's keep an eye out for him. We are at war with him, so it might be difficult to catch him. Dismiss to try to move a little bit faster. So he must be down here somewhere. Says his last seen here, the rumors. 30k. Oh, it says his last seen here. Still says his last seen over here. Where you at, buddy? Let's go to Zonica. I don't know which prisoner we have that's trying to be ransomed right now. Check our dungeon. So the kingdom is sort of randomly imprisoning people. You know, we're at war with a lot of these little minor factions. So I'm trying out the Bardache. Lapconium he requested we try the Bardache. I equipped that in between sessions so I don't forget. Keep the food diversity up while we're here. Okay. Wine press. So this wine is tied to Zonica. Let's do wine, and then we've got a lot of wheat. So yeah, brewery. Wine and brewery, and I believe that is all my... That cost me 40,000, by the way.
It is my...
Jeez, I wonder if it will... Oh, no. Wine press. We just spent 80k on those. Somehow I'm doubtful they'll pay themselves back. But, I now have 6 out of 6 workshops. I mean, they'll obviously pay themselves back, but it's about how long. We got the brewery in Zionica, the wine press in Zionica, wool weavery in Lyserian, linen in Poros, wine in Poros, and tannery in Poros. Our production chain. Okay, now where is this guy? Way over there, apparently. Okay, while we're here... Take take a peep at the castle garrison. One over. Putting the lower tier ones in here and taking the mid to higher tier ones because they train better. Good switch out. We've got 402 in my own force alone. That's insane. Alright, now I'm really struggling to see what this issue is here, the town. Really struggling to cope with this, quite frankly. Tracking people down is super cringe. It still says he's there. Just gotta keep our eyes peeled. Train troops. I can't really do that. Well, we're over near Vostrom. I think we get the other protocol started. This guy might slip through our hands. I can't find him. So definitely no, we do not ransom to these minor factions. Just keep them in prison so we don't have to deal with them. That's why I beheaded the other guy. We should potentially just behead them so they're gone forever. Look at that, almost the entire faction, with the exception of one party, is healthy enough to be called to arms. Beautiful. So this peace has served us well. And I did do some quick calculations based on the amount of clans inside of the Southern Empire. It was actually going to cost me almost 5 million guys to give them 50k each and then pay an average of 500,000 each to bring them into my clans. So I actually don't have the money, as you can see, but I decided that well, we have good daily income, so it's going to take quite some days to do that. So that's part of the reason I'm not feeling that pressured right now for time. It's because we rely on it anyway. It says his last seen here, bro. I don't see him. It's been ages that way. It's going to tell us that he's last seen somewhere really random. Frick. I'm going to give up looking for him. Let's go back to Vestrom. Can't find this guy. It's difficult when they don't own a fiefdom. Not sure why my relations keep improving. I'm not actually sure what that is. We've got like an improvement over time. Okay. We stopped paying the Southern Empire, so I'll remind you that they attacked us and we just paid them off. Great timing. Let's take a look. That's a big party. Are you the leader of your clan, bud?
Now then, come no closer. Forgive me, but one cannot be too cautious. I would ask you for your name.
That's him. Alright. Let's try to improve relations with him. 50,000. I'm happy with my current liege. What the frick? I didn't expect that. He won't switch. Okay. Are we not gonna get these guys? That's a big party. Let's try to use this method, see if that keeps working.
It's been a while.
Archon Branna. That's him. Okay. Let's see this. Okay, so he doesn't like her. Alright, before we do that, Let's bribe him. Try not to waste the money this time. 1, 2, 3. $90. Go, baby. We just need one more. Oh yeah, 100% easy. Okay, new clan in the realm and one less that we have to fight here. As I'm about to take the Strom. Let's go, baby. So I decided there should be another contingency to winning the game, which makes sense, right? But I'm naturally doing that anyway, that's the point. Which is that we need to have the largest amount of clans in the world as well, guys. I mean, just logically. Are you the leader of your clan?
Please,
no,
stop
it's a
there.
woman, unlikely.
I would ask for your name.
Okay. Let's look at the keeps here. So we got the fort. Bird with fort symbol. Who's the leader of your clan? It's literally him, Oros. Alright. Would you join us? He would join us. Let's bribe him. Give you a gift. 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. So we are paying fewer than I calculated, and one clan didn't want to join us. Hopefully we're on track. Alrighty. That's our clan now. So that one didn't want to join us. Let's look at figure of 8 symbol. Who's your leader? Sharadan. That's him.
I don't know.
Oh, he's got positive relations.
You should tell me your name.
Apparently, with positive relations, he's got 90%. Let's roll this. Nice. At some point, we might fail the 90%, guys. Easy. Didn't need to bribe him either. Okay, that's 3 of their clans. Oh, he's cheap. Let's go. 170k. Alright, we got Circle. Who's the clan leader? Circle. That's right. Him right there.
It's been a while.
-1. Okay. We're down to 2.8 mil. Okay, so he would join. Boost the relations. Same every time right now. It's 90 and 100. It'd be really nice if we could get that 100 in the first tick. Well, 58, 580k. But we're getting so much more powerful. It's worth it, dude. It's worth it. Okay, who's next? We'll say Chalice. Oh, he likes us. Vincentius. That's him. Don't need to bribe him.
What you want?
100%. Queen. Another 580. What was that sound? Sound like a peace deal or something, but I'm paused. That's weird. Are we at war with them or something? We're at war with him. Eagle, bird symbol. Who's your boss? Natriatos. I'm 1.5 mil, guys.
It's been a while.
Let me just check. It does say he's a vassal. Okay. Alright, how about Maybe we bribe them a little bit less. I just need... Let's try 30k. Oh, it says 8 either way. Maybe 30k is enough. Or maybe it's relative to their income, I don't know. We might do 30k in general. Might be save 20k a pop. Oh, 590. I don't know, man. We need some warfare to juice us up. I'm spending copious amounts of money doing this. Sheesh. I'm down to 900k, guys. One more and we'd be done, maxed. Yeah, I feel poor. I feel poor. So look at this freaking faction, we're huge! We probably are the strongest faction in number now. Let's look at the little ledger to kind of compare. If we go to Kingdoms, New Empire. Now we have 1 merc, right? That's 3, 6, 7. That's 15. We've got 15 clans. Sweet. And then a mercenary. Let's take a look at the others. I mean, we're stronger than them. And them. And them. Northern Empire's dead. Wow. Southern Empire has 1 more vassal that we didn't take by the looks of things. Wow, they have heaps of members, though. We should do it. It's worth doing. Hey, Mason was taking, what's up, dude? I just bribed and paid off, the vast majority of the Southern Empire lords to join our faction. And we're now... Is that the mercenary leader? We're now the largest faction in the world. In terms of the number of clans.
I agree.
Okay. We just paid another faction to join us, but they're mercenaries. We just need to pay them. And speaking of payments, we're under 1 million and I'm stressing out that we're broke now. We just leveled, guys. Two-handed, right? I'm capped on 58. Skill. It's between bow and two-handed. 10% bonus to range troops. Experience bonus to range troops after every battle. 5 experience to infantry in your party each time you kill with two-handed weapon. Damn. 5 experience to melee troops in your... That's a lot of XP. Two-handed weapons can knock down and ignore 30%... Oh, plus 30% knockdown resistance on swing attacks. Wait, is that interrupt or knockdown? Two-handed weapons can knock down. Ignore 30% knockdown resistance on swing attacks. Increment cost of infantry reduced by 20%. So alternative weapon attacks can knock people down? No, we're not going to do throwing. We're not going to do throwing. We're definitely doing two-handed. Sorry, Mason. I'm not a big warrior, and, like, I'm two-handed and bow, ultimately. It is what it is. We have to pre-decide, because it's not like it's the early game. We've spent all of our resources in other areas. I don't know which one... Like, knocking down the enemy, we normally one-tap most people, I'm not going to lie, and... Yeah, so I guess crazy experience here. 5% additional experience to all melee troops for battles, but then 5 XP specifically to infantry every time I kill somebody. That could be crazy XP to infantry. It is what it is, but we just want to boost our two-handed up. Okay, so apart from our crazy passive income of, 30k, what more could we do realistically to make money? Let's stash some items. Because right now we're on the come up and life's good, but it might not always be that way. Stash. So let's do some... We want to pick this stuff up if we ever get wrecked. Some stumpters, some mules. That's 200 midlands there. Let's drop 15... a nice jump start. If we get caught, let's do the Sturgeon natives as well. It's like over 100 something. Nice. Okay, tools. Let's buy tools while we're here. I guess I could put elites in the garrison even though, you know, I want them to free up inventory so I could keep stacking more troops. Let's do that because it feels weird right now not recruiting, like when most of the time is like you're just pressured. Okay, let's take the low ones out. I'll keep the elite cavalry. Let's go do a switcheroo. Inji? I've done Inji. I've got medicine in Inji, bud. Ah, yeah, I know. Yeah, so you gain levels from getting experience, right? That's what you're talking about? And these are so, then they're not capped, but they're near capped. I know that you can't reach this if that's the stat attribute's not at 7, so this is realistically about as capped as it can get, and tactics can get a little bit more, but it's very slow. Leadership can get more, but it's extremely slow. Medicine and engineering. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Now, because we boosted this, we can get a little bit from bow, a little bit from two-handed, but we're borderline level capped. I see what you're saying. It's gonna be a slow push. Slow push to level again. Alright, this way I can install recruit. Start juicing these parties up if we're full. Juice them up with troops. Okay, so apart from like stalling, guys, I don't know what to do right now. We ran out of money. Like I could easily bribe one more troop or so. Well, it may take. Let's see how expensive it would be to switch this castle lord's allegiance without actually fighting him, guys. Let's try that, because who knows? Maybe it's not even significantly more expensive. So he might say that he's happy, but he might also switch. Okay, these can definitely be filled up a lot. I am, believe it or not, going to drop elites into these parties as well as shock troops. I don't want to deal with them, and miscellaneous troops. 2 more. Because I train them faster in my own parties. Damn, this is my faction combined, guys, and we're not even peak. I think there's over 1,000 of us. Like, I'm talking about just my faction. Still prisoners from the Northern Empire War. So there was one more faction in the Southern Empire, guys, that would potentially join us. And I figure let's get enough money to bribe that one, and then we'll take them out, okay? Take them out as a faction. Alright, let's try to track this guy down then. So we got the keys. Western Empire, the keys, Saratis. And he still likes me. And he's last seen in his castle. Alright, let's just head there. So 138 party was peaked. Hey Conqueror, what's up, dude? If we do hit Clan 6, guys, you can see one of the bonuses is 25 party size for each clan. That means we've got 4. So that's 100 additional troops between the lot of us. Looks like we're paying about 600 to our mercs, guys. quite a lot at the moment, but that's okay. What's up, dude? 100 relation. We just need him to not want to join us to... What do you think of your liege? It's happy. Alright, unlucky. So you can potentially move them even with fiefs, but it seems like if they don't have fiefdoms, that's what's most likely to make them unhappy with their liege. Okay. Alright, we've made a little bit of a buffer of cash. I just saw a stack around here. Can we fight that? The hidden hand. Because obviously warfare makes us money. I can't... There he is. I'm faster than him. Let's do it.
Oi, sorry.
Well, that's a minor faction, meaning best case they're mercenaries. This is going to be another murder them, guys, for the second time this stream. The first time ever we started beheading people. I'm going to behead him. Just get rid of him. Cost me 26. We'll take that influence. Melos. It's not the leader of that faction. They prisoned the Western Empire guy. No thanks are necessary, bud. Nice. Troops directly into my party. Five sharpshooters. Nice. That's enough. I've got 30 prisoners. Okay. Yep, let's go bribe. We just got some money from that, right? Some equipment. Let's go sell that and go bribe the last clan, assuming we can, inside of the Southern Empire, and then take Vestrom for our faction, boys. Let's do it. Is that merciful or something? Honest. Okay, whoa, negative relation with heaps of people, but that's the hidden hand? Oh, the Western Empire Kingdom. Uh-oh. I don't... it looks like a lot of nobles got upset with me there, guys. A lot. Not just the minor factions. Okay. Alright, maybe we're beheading a few too many people. I don't know. There was only 2. I saw a lot of negative change. Okay, that's only 8,000. Yeah, let's get rid of some iron, hardwood, flax. Bro, I'm getting like fucking so molested by a bug or something, dude. Get away from me. Jeez. I'm trying to put up with it, but it's like driving me nuts. Okay, let's buy tools while we're here. Trader doesn't have enough money. Oh. Oh geez, there's only 8k inside. Okay. Why is the pound so ridiculously poor? Alright. These are all my settlement issues. I guess let's take a peep at them while we're here, but like, I mean, realistically, guys, what is it? It's more money. We need more money, but, you know, if the town's doing better and it's more prosperous, it's train troops. Ugh.
Let me introduce...
I actually have space, so I'll take that right now, but that's an ugly one. Can't be done clean, clean, clean. In and out.
Let me introduce my...
9% risk of failure. We're doing some chill stuff here. They've got an issue on every town, it looks like, every village. Hey Gandalf, what's up, dude? I'm making my way down to Vestrom, guys, where we bribed the last guy with our 1.3 mil. We're getting really broke in that sense.
I'm at your...
And you can't do it twice. For what reason? I don't know. And then we're going to destroy Vostrom and take it for our nation. Train troops. Can't do it twice. Great. Okay. In the meantime, let's call our party over. That's free. Our nation over. And then I'll spend some of our 700 influence to genuinely put these guys in the dirt and take Vostrom for the new empire. The capital of the Southern Empire shall fall. Okay, so here, there was one other clan that would realistically... I could check again on the other one. Oh! That's gotta be a... That's gotta be a merc, right? Mercenary. Okay, they hired a mercenary. Legion of Betrayer is a mercenary, so that's interesting. They were actually in my faction a moment ago. Okay, so we've got the Fox, we'll call it. And then this guy said he didn't want to leave. I'll keep an eye out for him if I see him. He starts with 10. So that's my merc. See, this guy said he doesn't want to leave, but I want him. Let's talk to him again. That's my merc right there that switched sides. That's interesting. They didn't really do much for me then. Are you still like your liege? I don't know why that guy's happy. Unfortunate. The only one who's happy. What was the leader of the Fox called? I don't know. Abeliatos. Abeliatos. And then who are you guys? That's the mercs. Okay. Fox leader. There he is.
It's been a while.
0 relations. Let's see. What do you think? He's not happy. Alright, let's shoot him a bribe. 30k. 8 relations. Perfect. Clean. We haven't failed one of those 90% yet, guys. Clean. Okay. How much is he going to charge me? This could potentially be like half my money right now. He's cheaper than the others. Good. Good, good, good. It's one more clan in the nation, boys. Let's go. Okay. Let's back off a little bit. Let the boys join up. And look, I'll try... That's the leader right there. I'll try buy this merc again before we declare the war. Join me, bud. Yep. We switched him. We switched him. Perfect. Okay. Let's go get over here to where these guys won't get caught. And it's time to put the Southern Empire down out of their misery. 150 to declare war. Has been taken prisoner by the Southern Empire. What's that about? I think they were in the keep or something, guys, so they just turned into prisoners. Okay. Alright, now, spend some influence. Getting a really powerful stack up. Bro, I'm dying. I'm dying. There's bugs just literally standing in my head. This is the issue, guys, but being next to a reserve, I guess. It's normally not a problem. You know what I need? Just put a hat on. Put a hat on. Leave me alone. I don't see a bug, guys. There's an imaginary bug, and it's driving me nuts. Just dropping on my head and tickling me ad nauseum. Leave me alone, please. I don't even see it. Guys, I'm going schizo. Okay, leave me alone. Leave me alone. Okay, here we go. Let's play the game. Beautiful. I mean, just get enough, right, to do the dirty on them. This is going to be a hugely powerful stack, and that's exactly what we need. Boom. Look at this, we're peak. This might be the most powerful army ever mustered in this game, I'm not sure. Yeah, it's late summer where I live. When I said this game, I meant my campaign. Obviously, not Mountain Blade history. I'm not that naive. So, there's 1,000... There's 1,300 of them. Excuse me. And a lot of little parties outside that could potentially go inside, so... Ooh. Start this battle for me. This merc sucks. He's not doing his job. Why are you running? And my morale's at risk of going into the negative. In and out completed. Just trying to back the boys up if they get caught at all, just like this. Don't even think about winning, sucker. Okay, these factions that didn't join us are also going to be at war with us as minor factions. So it's imperatively important that It just says clan was lost. I think that was the Square clan we're talking about. So how did they get wiped out? They don't exist anymore, I believe, guys. It was. Wow. The Square clan actually died. How does that happen? That was one of the Northern Empire clans that we were at war with, just disappeared. It said their name, like Nezeros or whatever it was lost, and then we saw all these characters, it just says was lost. I've never seen that before, but we're obviously engaged in sort of parts of the game. This guy's trapped. Cut him off. So I was just talking about clans left over from the Northern Empire that if we don't call them in, are going to be at war with us. Well,
my heart.
That one just disappeared. Post-war. That's interesting. So maybe they will just die out. Maybe they went bankrupt or something, guys. That might be part of it. They went bankrupt. Okay. We apparently have enough already to just overwhelm them here. Now, our cohesion is way better when sieging. There's like a 50% more efficient cohesion. Let's just go stack up. Hopefully there aren't too many parties inside, and put Vostrom in the dirt, guys. That'll be the Southern Empire done. But yeah, like I said, all the more reason to bribe these guys so that they go from obviously strengthening us to not being an enemy. You know, those are two variables in this war because there's so many of them. Do you see how they all just huddle inside? There's 1,500 inside, guys. This is no joke. And then the other element is that they go from being allies as opposed to enemies during the time after. This is a crazy feeling. The time after the war and the non-existence of the Southern Empire. This is a crazy feeling that they don't even have a potential army to come liberate this. Guys, like, they're cooked. They're cooked. Okay. So my cohesion goes down, despite being a massive army, it only goes down by 8. This is crazy. Obviously, our income, our influence, it all goes up right now. Oopsie, I didn't do one of the trick shoes. While we just sit here, so I think we're gonna starve them, guys. I think we're gonna starve them. Just sit here, starving them. Bring Vostrom down. get daily XP and stuff as well. Build everything to the absolute max. That's 15 influence to juice that up. True, starving's bad for the city. I don't think it matters too much. There's a lot of them inside, guys. I think we should diminish their numbers a little bit. I'm not so worried about that city. It's not going to be outfleet for me either. I'm more worried about just finishing this off clean. You can't cool more while you're... I should have cooled a little bit more, to be honest. While you're locked in. So let's just starve them. It's fine. The settlement can be in worse shape for when we own it. I don't mind. Let's make sure when we call these prisoners in as well that we're doing range, as they're the ones who really are more significant in this type of situation. Alright, let's just let the clock run. I don't really see any... We're going to break the walls. I want to diminish their numbers, so we got that income. There's really no drawback. Like, I literally, that cost me 5 influence to boost, but we make 12.5 per day. We could try Laconium's tactic again. I mean, I could try set up some ballistas for the actual battle here. Because trebuchets are the, like, dedicated best siege thing, for people who don't know. Oh, by the way, we're farming XP doing this. Because I've got that perk that gives you XP when we build siege equipment. I'm pretty sure we're farming XP while we do this tactic as well, guys. As they build, they destroy some of us, and then we get 5 more XP when I rebuild one. Yeah, but normal catapults, they can do friendly fire as well. They're a liability, Mason. Trust me. Catapults are like the best in the game battle, for sure, by far. With their sort of damage potential. But they can, you know, they can friendly fire yourself. Oh yeah, we're definitely getting, like, good XP while we do this. Interesting. Interesting. Let's go up the line. So we're training the borrowed troops, we're training the recruits. Okay, 2 days they start starving, guys. Troops are maxed. Let's look at, I want to look at the, bear with me, I'm training here. Where's the regular infantry? There, infantry's 4 and archers 29, okay. The ballistas are likely, with 14, cool. This is like my son, guys, in case I die. This is us, and we started with 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Then you, when you are able to play, you put 1, so we're like 3 social, so to speak. If we redistributed that, that would be 2, 2, 2, 2. So we're 1 attribute at least ahead already. Yeah, wow, he's juiced. Okay, that's 2 attributes ahead. Oh. Seems good. I want to build them the same way as me. Just make sure. I've seen sometimes it gives you an attribute over a focus point. So you just make sure, and then we get smithing again. Game wants us to be a smith. It's the second time that's happened. Okay. Yeah, he would literally be a better, more optimized version of us, guys, because you can do more there than you can in the character creation. Okay, siege equipment preparation speed, siege camp preparation. Oh, the camp 20%. That's huge. Melee damage from troops in your formation. That's huge. 30% chance to remove negative modifiers on looted items. Oh, that means rarer, right? 5% armor to all equipped with armor piece in your formation. Wow, they're both really good, but we're going to go with this. Setting up a siege camp is, like, clutch. It's one of the best modifiers possible. Okay, they're on 0, so they're officially starving. Sorry, Vistrom, because it's about to be ours, but I really don't care. We're making money, we're making influence, and this battle is such an incredibly large scale. I actually want to diminish them. They do have the walls level 3, guys, and they've got party members inside. By the way, the party members are starving as well. These guys have been hurt. Like, more so... They've lost about 100 troops already, guys. More so than you would expect just from bombardment. The bombardment is pretty low. And they can recover their wounded. They're typically wounded, not killed in bombardments. So, the actual parties that are in there are starving. That's crazy. Okay, it was 4 and 29. Alright, just looking at the XP. You can switch them out. Yeah, let's look at this one. Go for Fire Ballista. Prepare that for the battle. Just more of the same. Another Fire Ballista. Let's just make sure I don't derp and fall apart. Let's let this one hopefully die. I'm not moving to reserve because I want it to die again. Did that work? Yeah, I think it worked. The borrowed troop level. Okay, they're starving, boys. They're starving. They have 0 days of food. So it's, what is it, the militia or the garrison? I always forget, but one of them will start going down here. It's like at a significant rate. I'm not going to build a catapult. We're going to have huge blobs of our own... Wait, Columbia leveled? Huge blobs of our own troops going through the walls, and they're going to get cooked by the catapults. That's the last thing we need right now. Okay, we've got almost 2-to-1 ratio here. I'm just holding out a bit longer. Come on, baby. I don't see them starving, Loki. There it is. 2. There it is, 2. They're losing like 2 every couple of hours. Slow process, though. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I'm building up to like 2 million. Like, we gotta make money somehow, guys. We're not at war with anybody. Let's just be passive, I guess, eh? Borrowed troops ready to level. 13. Let's see if one of them levels there. Just, I'm interested. Yeah, 14. Yeah, see, genuinely, we're like in that hour, building the siege equipment, level them. Just learning, you know. It does. Just checking. No, this starvation seems so slow, guys. I'm on max speed. Jeez, it's slow. This is crazy. I've starved people before. I think they changed it, guys. I think they changed it. Realistically, in real life, sieges take a long time. They changed the rate of starvation. Interesting. I'm sure of it. We've been here for ages. I'm not mad. It's fine. We're profiting right now. You shared your food with starving armies. Oh. Okay. Okay, so we're gaining influence. Careful, careful, guys. I've got such big armies here. So we're gaining influence. But at the cost of food, though. Oh, okay. Some of my food's depleted. Alright. In that case, we're starting to starve, guys. Let's go, then. Let's pull the trigger. I can take 2 of these and be over 75. Alright, let's pull the trigger on this. Level all the boys. And let's go in. So, okay, just ensure they don't have a catapult. Sometimes it cheats on the defender side. Just kill that. Good. Gotta pull these out. Oh, for flip's sake, man. Oh, for flip's sake. Ah, I don't... okay, let's just do one ballista, guys. I don't think I can. Without... I gotta make sure they don't have siege equipment. Like... So I can't do more than one ballista. Like, literally... Sticking around like that got their equipment up. Okay, there. One ballista. Alright, let's go. We got 17 levels in that meantime. No, 2. We got 2 levels. Alright, let's go. Yeah, it's a good idea to turn the food into influence, except my balance of food has gone away because they consumed some of the stuff we had less of, and my morale is going down, and I'm also at risk of just running out of food. It's another thing I need to keep track of. But my morale has gone down. We're just going. Because it's the food diversity that keeps your morale really high, but the lesser abundant food sources have already been eliminated. Alright, so this is the first time trying the Bardiche, guys. It is slower and has quote-unquote worse handling, but more damage, more range. I saw a lot of red there, which is interesting. They don't have catapults. It's kind of shocking that I just lose a bunch. Yeah, so first time using the Bardiche. It also, it's relevant when crafted. The game says it's relevant. It has a broader hit. So, I think it's more easy to do damage in that sense as well. Shots here. Try to get in there. If we overwhelm them, we're inside. Let's go. If I can see it on the edge. Come on, guys. Come on, I'm literally the Emperor. Let me through. I know you're struggling. Shields that we're hitting, we also break shields as well, guys. Not seeing much cleave. There we go. Yeah, I don't know how we feel about that. Kind of preferring the other axe right now. This one has better range though, it's so slow. It has better range. I'm kind of torn. This is better at doing its like peak job, but it's worse at sort of surviving if I get caught out, that's for sure, the Bardiche. I'm kind of preferring the other axe, guys. Their handling on this one's just so low it's not enjoyable. By the way, we're taking crazy damage here, guys, but as long as we win. Oh, remember we're so large, there's plenty of reinforcements still. Yeah, we're gonna keep trickling in. Literally hitting the steps there. We're so long I was hitting the steps. Oh, come on. That feels like trash, bro. No, I'm not enjoying the barter shape. And it doesn't even feel like that much better damage, but I think it's because I keep hitting them with the steps and stuff by mistake. I'm not enjoying this, guys. We're going to put the bearded axe back on. Yeah, it's so long that if I sweep at something near me... Yeah, that was trash. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. If I sweep at something near me, we're like hitting them with the stick, boys. Part of it, and it's doing less damage. So this, although it's longer, the strength doesn't really work that well in your favor. This is Vistrom, guys. Vistrom horse. Yeah, it would be better on a horse. That's true. It would be better on a horse. It's definitely good. It's just, it doesn't feel as pleasant to use. So, I kind of want to use the one that feels better. Don't get me wrong. It's debatably a better weapon, I would say. But it just feels like garbage. Okay. That is the Southern Empire destroyed, guys. Damn. That's a lot of nice, juicy prisoners to bring in over time. Okay. So the Empress declares war on us. Another clan declares war on us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mercenaries. Peace out with us. The Southern Empire is no more. Two minor clans effectively enemies. Now, one of which, if I can find the leader, he might not be happy with the Empress anymore. He said he was loyal to her. We've got some money. So we'll bribe him if we can find him. Is he a prisoner? Who was that? Prisoners. I don't have a lord. Who was it? It was the... I'm looking at the symbol. I don't see him here off of memory. That guy looks like somebody important. No, that's her clan. I mean, she likes us, guys. Is there any way we could bring the Empress clan in? Is she here? She's here. It doesn't let you talk to her. So if I put her in my party, it should. Yeah, let's find the other clan. That's the one. It's Turiados. Turiados. He's not here. Must have been outside the town. Okay. Or he's in one of my friends' parties or something. Alright, you can talk to them here. Let's see what she thinks, the Empress, who has no fiefdoms.
Pity we meet like this.
I mean, she's positive relations. Costs 40k to make peace. It's worth doing. Okay, so she's going to be regrouping. I mean, that's worth doing alone. Let's disband. I'm happy to do that. Alright, this town has a lot of money. Let's unload. Fish. So this is starving. They really want food, guys. It's a good price of food. Give them more fish. Okay. Let's get this out of my inventory. slaughter some animals. One more empire to go. Yeah, but we're going to keep them as a buffer to the other factions. So, you're right, the Western Empire. But we're going to keep them as a buffer. So, I'm going to take these 3 towns and these 2 castles. That's the plan. In order to keep the other factions pretty much to the west, which is Vlandia, Sturgia, and Britannia, boxed out. Okay? That's the plan. So you can imagine our faction. It's going to be boom, like this. Huge, juicy empire here. Like that. And that way, I believe I won't border any others. And then it's going to be all-out war against the Kazites. That's what we're up to. Owner of the Strum. So they don't have their own fiefdom. That's absolutely fine. Have it. One of our clans has 2 fiefdoms, by the way. Alright, we're 961. So the borrowed troops, the ones who survived leveled, that's completed. Two-handed levels. So we got baptized by blood. Alright. When we kill people with two-handed, we'll give them XP. Speaking of which, I don't like it, guys, the barter share. I'll keep it. Maybe if I'm wise enough, if I'm out on the field and I'm pretty sure that we're going to be on horseback. Okay, that's a mercenary faction there. I could equip it still. That's what I was going to say. Alright, I want to buy out food. Yeah, so it's time to actually... There's the odd clan I'd still bribe if I came across them. But it's time to declare on the Western Empire, guys, who's apparently at peace. And they've had a lot of time to recover their quality. Because they haven't been just getting continuously farmed. So we just suffered a lot of losses. Let's give the guy some time to... they're just going around building their strength, as you can see. Let's give them time to do that. Bring some prisoners in. But there's no hurry, right? Build up my own strength. Ooh. I've like actually never been in this stage of the game, right? So I don't have that much sort of experience. It's an unusual feeling. Okay, so for the Western Empire, I want to start taking some of these out. The elites. It's our parties here. Let's juice them up. Declaring war on Sturgia? No. Well, that's not good. That implies that we do border. Yeah. No. Oh, 485? I could take Epic and stuff. No. I'm going to pay the 485. The whole faction voted against me, and we went dictator mode. No. Dude, that's crazy. That was really expensive. Okay, all the more reason to declare the Western Empire war, because they could propose. So people are using their influence to do actions, and I'm not going to have the money necessarily. That's why you want to keep your faction's influence low if you can, guys. Alright, let's do it. All-out war. Let's do it. So, bear with me. Recruits in here. Miscellaneous, I'm going to put in the parties. Veterans will train. Beautiful. I'll take 2 elites out. And then low tier. Yep, let's switch low tier for high tier. Okay. Let's do this. The Western Empire must fall. Now we have a broad border with them. It's kind of a little bit intimidating, and my influence isn't that high after declaring. I've just got to do it. We can farm. We can farm influence in the war, but we're low now. 365. These bastards, dude. They just cost me a lot. That would have been enough to pull in a huge army and stuff, obviously, and some. Okay, all-out war against our previous overlord, the Western Empire. Attack! Money's doing well. I don't really have the money. Sorry, not the money, the food. I don't really have the food that I previously had. I was supposed to go around recruiting. Sorry, buying. Let's go up here. But I feel like I have to pull the trigger on this. I wanted a little bit of time at peace. Yep, let's go check the garrison up here. It says crazy defenders. It's all militia and stuff. But we'll go check on this. I can pack my parties full now and then take more out. But they shouldn't be elites. They're going to be low tier, but that's fine. We'll take that. Alright, food. I need all the diversity we can get. So they have tools. Let's buy that. Come on. Cheese. Meats. Beer. Date fruit. That's bad, guys. It's not enough. Okay. Let's see. Recruits. Miscellaneous. Mid-tier. Low tier. Okay, let's take a look. Try to organize this. Sharpshooters, miscellaneous, and then I guess elites. So that I can train the noobs up. So he's full. And he's full, and I'm a little bit over. Okay, I guess I'll just get rid of some of these newbies. Alright. Food. Let's go back to Paros, I suppose. So if we look at our clans... There's still a lot of them on 0. The Pine Tree clan here has 2 fiefdoms. We have 4. I'll just throw it out that Garros only had 2 fiefdoms, guys. The Emperor of the Western Empire, when they were peaking out, he only had 2 fiefdoms. So having 3 actual towns and a peaked castle, you know, that's not bad for an Emperor. I'm just throwing it out there because some people, like, would want to be really greedy. But I'm not feeling that greedy. Like, let's just... We had enough money. I feel like if people were reasonable and rational, they'd agree that we had enough money. We did well. And let's just push on for the W, for the victory. Okay, so we got 2 full parties, 2 parties which are not full. Alright, food, cheese, butter. Damn it, bro. It's really not as much food. I'll hit... We're close to Zionica. Garrison, take... the Lobies. I'm going to take some elites. It's for the offense, right? I guess these guys will have grapes because they're a little grapey town. We don't care about the price. Oh, yeah. Buy that food. Same thing here. Okay, food's looking better. Alright. Alright, let's go for the offense, boys. There's no limit to how many castles and cities we can have? No, but you have to be very strategic about obtaining it. No, yeah, you could do a challenge where you own the whole world yourself directly under your clan. You could do that as a challenge, but it wouldn't be... It would be far from easy to achieve, you know? It'd be very difficult to achieve, hence like a extra challenge. But it's possible, yeah. Basically, the main way is that if you're a king like we are, you have the ability to override any vote and grant it to whoever you want. The issue, though, because you'll say, oh, so you're the king, you can just take everything you want. No, you can't, because you will not be on the list. So if you're if you're unentitled, you won't even be on the list. So it doesn't matter that you can pick who you want, because you can't pick yourself. So the answer is to only have yourself. You can see how powerful we are, right? And there's certain perks, like I gain 10 party size per town that you own. So you can get a snowball going, but you can only have your own clan and 2 other clans. If you did that, you would always be on the list, and you could always take it for yourself. Okay, so that's the answer. But obviously, we've spent an insane amount of money and a little bit of effort to have all of these guys. Wait, it just occurred to me, you could also have mercenaries. Yeah, that would definitely be viable, but it would just be more challenging, you know? We now have literally a stronger faction in the Western Empire overall, so... Okay, I almost didn't buy food while I was here. I forgot, bro. Cheese, olives, beer, screw it, meat. Yeah, a lot of people haven't had butter or cheese and stuff. It's irritating me. What can you do? I don't know what to do about that. Alrighty, boys. I haven't even checked the garrison in here in the longest time. This is one of our newer cities, so... miscellaneous. Let's put miscellaneous into... Yeah, those are shock troops. Let's stack up our armies here, guys. To be full. To go on the offense. Okay, that's about 23 or so more. And then how full are these? 20. Okay, so it's only about 40 or so more. Wow, look at all the low recruits. Okay. Pull up the last one. So we're peaked on number, but I took Lobies. Train them. For my own party. Okay, so we can recruit a few more. There we go, keep the garrison juiced. Alright, that's peak size, guys. This is my clan at peak size, 1,026. Sheesh! Let's disband to get our cohesion up. And, yeah, we train... Our quality is not necessarily insane. It is insane because of how large we are, but could be better. Alright, let's go on the offense. What are the walls size on Yalmeri's? Like, we're here. Now, the Western Empire, I believe, is just fighting us. Can we just straight up brute force them? There's 1,000 defenders, walls 3. I guess we're like considered pretty late in the game, eh guys? Everybody's strong. Walls 3, 1,000 defenders as well. Let's try this castle. Okay, that's being besieged. Let's head right there. Perfect time to jump in. An army being created. Wow, that's the first time our kingdom created an army. Cool, dude. That's the first time it happened, guys. Like, they're their own, just independent, juiced up faction. Okay, let's summon some soldiers. It's 54 influence. I don't know what we're up against here. We're about to find out. I mean, this is walls level 3 with 500 inside. Oh, jeez. They are big. They're big. Okay, let's get more. So, perfect time to repel them here, guys. Perfect time. And then push. It looks like they've started this. We're going to break in and help the defenders. So the quality is questionable. He just backed off. I just got griefed by the stack, bro. I'm trying to... We're just getting griefed. So I'm losing the garrison. Okay. I'm literally getting trolled by my own party, bro. So irritating. Okay. Afford 5 morale hit here. Nope. 4. Level up. Yeah, they just do it. It's so irritating. They're like, oh, we're starting an army. We're running right up next to you. Oh, you ready to help? No, no, thank you. That's what they do. It's so irritating. It's not the first time it's happened. Party size for each leadership above 250. We just capped, but it's going to go up further. It will go up to 88, which is how much more, guys? 13 more? 1 party size. So that we just got party size, and then we get 13 more. Damn, we just got even larger and even stronger. Cool. Okay, break in to help the defenders. We're losing 100 troops to go in, but just crush these guys and then push out. Huge battle against the Western Empire, guys. Huge battle, huge war. Let's go. Let's go, let's go. We just suffered a lot of casualties from our garrison here in Castle Onica, but that's what it's there for, right? Give us the big W. That's my best Bowie boy. What the hell? Now we got that bug. Some weird glitch. We have 3 catapults, 4 catapults while we're stacked. We are stacked up. And they have a trebuchet, a ram, and a tower. They're cooked, boys. They're absolutely cooked here. Obviously, we got insane quality, insane numbers. We got the walls level 3. They're absolutely about to get annihilated. So if you recall, the Western Empire's quality was garbage, guys. We whittled them down to a nub. But they've had a big breather. Now I'm seeing a lot of low tier archers, but I have no idea what their quality will be overall. This is a huge army. Maybe they recovered a lot in that time. Maybe they didn't. I'm not sure. I'm taking some serious damage. Obviously, we're taking out... This was just about 2k. It was 1900. So it goes without saying that this W is huge for the war, regardless of their quality. It's going to go down a lot here. And they lose this. I'm taking crazy damage myself, though. I gotta be careful. If we want to persist, let's try to do this. Yeah, it's not so good. I need to pop out either way. Shoot, dude. Okay, they could be aiming at the NPC to my right, and then I pop into it. Let's just be careful to... So the tower's down. The ram's coming in. I mean, the good thing about the ram, at least, is you can kill a lot in, like, the little death chamber, so to speak. Let's prepare. Stones are below. Catapults above. Did a lot of damage to the catapult, but it's not going to be enough. They already made it. You can't ricochet off something either. Awkward. I'm not sure I can hit it then. Killing one at a time, it's not worth it. I just killed my thing. Brilliant. Blade monk. Okay. They're about to be through. Let's get value here then. Dropping the stones. I can't see, it's too dark. I literally can't see. I literally cannot see. Okay. Where are the stones at? This is the level, they're there. Alright. I literally can't see. Can you guys see? The stone pile's there, I think. Crazy close. They just broke through. Damn, I've never. This is level 3, boys. I've never seen a pile just so close to the drop. That's crazy good. I mean, the DPS here is just bonkers. They're so large, guys. They're going to have reinforcements, but they always send the lower quality last, and they're going to have to encroach while all the boys on the walls and things shoot them. 92 still. To consume all the stones. It's the last stone and NPC with another one. I mean, I'm looking at crazy infantry quality. Cataphract, so let's stay in this spot. Was there another catapult? In some of the other forts there were catapults low down, we could use their ammo. No, that's too high up. Jump down and start swinging? Not a good idea. Not a good idea. We'll get overwhelmed fast. Let's just do what we can here. That was a good idea. We'll go down shortly at this rate if they're exposing themselves up. And I've got nothing to shoot here in a second. I don't think jumping down is the move, but I'll run down if I can see in the dark. Got the axe out. I mean, they're dead there, guys. They're dead. There's nothing to swing on. Man, look at that, dude. We've got a whole troop of archers here in the courtyard, ready to just pincushion people who come through the door. I mean, we have reinforcements as well, guys, and we still got 75%, so this is about to be over. They might keep reinforcing, or they may retreat. But I still see quite crazy quality here. Great place to be. My boy just fell off. Dude, don't fall down, guys. I'm seeing my men falling down. Stop. That was a lord we just knocked out. Prisoner. This is a great place to be. If we keep being here, we can slow the descent. Got my melee. That's another lord, right? You know his quality's good. Exactly, a thin layer of enemy on the wall, exactly. Make the melee engaging few, and we obviously win at trading blows with the walls and the archer spam we have. What the? That was my own legionary climbing back up! For frick's sake, he fell down and he started climbing back up and I shot him off. Dude, I didn't know. My bad. So many of my men are falling down, bro. Stop, please. That's another one of mine. That legionnaire near me. I reckon most of us bloody dying to full damage here more than anything else. At least I recognize mine without killing him again. Look at them fall! Dang it, guys. Chill. I'm headshotting people left, right, and center. That's good. Oh, for frick's sake, that was my untrained infantry. I mean, dude. I don't know. Don't fall. So many of them are falling, man. Stop. Just hold on, guys. Back up a little bit. Calm down. I'm doing my part here, don't you think, Chad? I think so. I'm not receiving blows. We're trading pretty well. We're slowing the descent, which should hypothetically be valuable. Nah, I kind of resent how many of my guys are falling, man. It's crazy. Like, it's a non-stop stream of people falling, man. It's not fair. Look at these dudes, like, they're crowd surfing. Oh, for frick's sake, there's my own dude again. Stop. It's a 75 hit, it's big. Good. Some of the boys are down there, chat, fighting because they fell. Damn, this is so dark, bro. Imagine you're at the bottom of that ladder and you just see like 8 consecutive people get shot in the head. You gotta admit, they got a lot of morale. Oh, that was my legionary. Brilliant. Damn, they're putting up a good fight, guys. We're over halfway down. I assume we have reinforcements though, but quit, you enemy scum. Leave Onika alone. This is our first fiefdom they took, guys. Our longest lasting first fiefdom. I mean, not quite, but I'm almost one-tapping somebody every second or so, you know. Which I can't do much more than that. So, I like our spot. Yes! That was stressing me out a little bit, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Sheesh. Sheesh. I think our quality is gonna be bad now, unfortunately, guys. I mean, his is gonna be worse, the Western Empire. But, like, 213 losses. Okay. No, that was good. That was really, really good. Let's go. Tons of prisoners. Beautiful. We're going to be running large armies, so mobility is not that important. Let's take the elites into our party. Even though I've got a lot. It's fine. Okay, throw them in the dungeon for the duration of this war. Damn. It's not at capacity. If you brim over the capacity, it's more likely they escape. Alright, let's take a look here. Let's take some of these elites out as well then. Obviously, we don't accept ransoms. And we donated some people to the defenders, maybe? There's 300, effectively. A lot died. This is where we deposited a lot of the lower quality to train, though, guys, so it is what it is. Okay. Let's go on the offense now. We just took out 19k, no ransoms. Influence is good enough. Let's keep going. So stop on these to actually look at food, but also all the parties are recruiting from these towns. Cheat death once due to old age. The thing is, guys, my ear's about to be of age. I could basically play my... No, we'd have to start again. Hey, Connie, what's up, dude? I didn't even notice you tuned in during that crazy siege. Sorry, my bad. It's actually good to have a thin layer of enemy on the wall. I read your comments and didn't even realize it was you. Yeah. Protect your dudes from thrown down. Yeah, they were jumping off the edge, though. Yeah, I was going to say we could become our heir, who ultimately would be a better character, but, I mean, when we switched him, he's going to be way worse, though. Let's cheat death. That's fine. Reduce chance to die when you fall unconscious in battle by 50%. And when we die from old age, we don't. Once. It's awesome. Throwing javelins. Okay. Peace offer from the Western Empire, just like that. Hey, sorry guys. We're stronger than him, guys, in terms of our clans and stuff. He knows what's coming, and he just lost a battle. Sorry, guys. These fiefs are ours, boys. So how big is this army? 2 armies, 1k. Oh my gosh, they're pretty big. We might see fiefdoms naturally fall, guys. That's so cool. Okay, our morale's at 100. Put some of this stuff in. Wow, it's still at 99, so I think you can go over 100. Like, you can overkill it over 100. That's interesting. Stewardship. Bow. Alright, we're going for Yell Marys, boys. There was 1,000 defenders inside. It's serious, but we're going to do it. So, Lap, I don't think you were here. We took out the Southern Empire, and we bribed a bunch of their clans before taking it out to join our faction, just like the Northern Empire. We gave them the Northern Empire treatment. Okay, dude, make sure to look at the peace deal and say no if they want peace. There's one party inside. 97. Okay. Let's do this. Yell Marys will fall. So in this case, let's just kill all their equipment, make sure we're stacked on equipment, and it's a go. We have the numbers, and we should have the quality against mostly a garrison. Yep, we're the strongest. We are. We're the strongest in the world for, like, the potential army size and stuff. We've got the most amount of clans. This trains our troops up as well, if you guys recall. Okay, let's go 3 at a time. It's normally the most efficient way. Get started at this point. I don't see anything being besieged. So we're on the victory path, guys. We grinded this for ages. It was brutal, it was scary, even just a few moments ago. I've got everything up. He's stacking up to try to defend. Let's just go when the catapults are down. Even, was it literally the beginning of last session, I felt like if I lost a battle, we lose the game, basically. It would have been such a detriment and a setback. And it was really scary to pull the trigger, and we won. But now, hopefully, we're just rolling everything, right? We can have some fun here, building our nation, and bask in the glory of victory. I've never been in this situation before. Clan leader, daily renown from every profiting workshop. That would help us get tier 6 sooner, guys. It's like, that's 6 renown every day. Daily renown for every profiting caravan. Well, it's obviously workshop. Recruitment slot when recruiting from merchant nobles. Companion, okay. Just renown from trade. It's going to help us level faster. Alright, let's see. They have 1 catapult. Are you taking it out, guys, or are you derping? I think we got that derp again. They're about to have 2 catapults. Man, the game just... Okay, that's down. Get this one out. The game just breaks sometimes, guys. It may be the Wolves level 3. I don't know. It might just make them behave derpy. Okay, they're on none, right? I don't see them. Do you see them? They're on none. Okay, it's a go. It's a go. So, prisoners. Let me just check really quickly before we go. How many prisoners do I have? 25. Let's take more here. Alrighty, boys. We're going in. Can't lose from this position. That's the idea. But we earned this, right? Like I said yesterday, I'm going through the games that I've got a lot of experience and time in, and getting that satisfactory victory, you know, right now that I feel like we've earned and gone ripped off on other occasions, you know. I'm enjoying myself, guys. Just streaming, having some fun. I tried the Bardache as well. I'm torn. Basically, the handling is absolutely arse. And the benefits for the Bardache is supposed to be the damage. I wasn't really feeling the damage, and the reason I wasn't really feeling the damage is because the other benefit is the length. It had length and damage. Problem is that I was hitting things that are close to me and doing no damage because we're hitting them with the stick part. Does that make sense? It was a reoccurring thing. So between the handling being worse, the damage being worse some of the time, I actually don't like the Bardache as much. So I apologize if you prefer it. We tried it and it was kind of whack. We're just using the bearded axe for now. It swings a lot slower, which also means the damage might be higher, but the DPS is worse. Does that make sense? Not the DPS. It doesn't mean it's worse, but when you swing slow and do more damage, you're potentially doing similar or worse damage over time. So I prefer the bearded axe. It's just way better handling, faster, always to use. I think the Bardache will be better on horseback though. Just extra reach. Yeah, the boys should be going in with their towers, and the enemy has no catapult. There's no way they win this. We will overwhelm them. It's just a matter of time. Just got to do what I can to kill who I can. Nice, good shots back to back. Oh. Got the ram, tower on the left, tower on the right. You're wondering, when you have Wolves level 3, it affects all these subtle things like, you know, the rams and equipment start further away and stuff. Basically, like, changes the map, or at least it seems to. Takes longer to approach. Got 15 arrows left. We'll have to find some arrows. I'll just scavenge. This is, what's it called, Yell Mary's? It's a new city for our faction. The final war is going to be against the Kazites, guys, who own, not only do they own their entire starting region, every Kazite cultural province, but they have pushed north into Sturgia, they've pushed south into Azerai, and they've, between the northern and the southern empire, they've taken a ridiculous amount of imperial land as well. And they're by far the largest faction, and I think in terms of their playstyle and their quality, they're the hardest to fight, so they're genuinely the final boss. But we've already defeated them before in this game. You know, taking out the majority of their troops, pushed them on the back foot. So we got this, and we're the strongest we've ever been. Although I know in my own parties, I took a lot of the elites out of the garrisons. Who am I getting shot by, brother? I took my elites out of the garrisons, and we've lost them winning this war. So my own clan is not in such good shape, but we'll need some time to set up the color. Bro, I'm getting cooked. I can't even see you shooting me. A lot of people have a beat on me, but I don't know who. I'm actually hating this right now, this battle. Sheesh. Look at all these arrows flying. Who's shooting me, brother? Seriously, I just have 10 damage. Who? Where are you? I don't even know where these arrows are coming from, dude. Got my shield up, I'm taking hits. Jeez, dude. Look how far away it is. Jerk. That was the Imperial Veteran Archer. It's the second best archer. He was probably doing some work on us there. Got 2 shots. He was shooting through that gap on us. If we hide long enough in cover, like, the people who were really gunning it for us should choose different targets, if that makes sense. They key in on a target often, and I think they have a bias towards the player. But then if you hide, they'll switch. There's an Almin on the walls, boys. Easy. I'm gonna die here, so I've about done my job. Just recover some of this. Pull the shield. $52 archers there. 47. That's a blob of archers. Oh, come on. taking this battle more passively. As you can see, we've done our fair share of epic sieges the last couple days. I'm low health right now. We normally do a lot of heavy lifting, but this is just an easy battle. Destroy them! Whoa. Where's this big mob come from? Were they reinforcements or something? Might go down. Depends on how long this lasts. If I keep swinging, they'll be more inclined to try to block my attacks, lower the damage I take. Nice. Look at that green. Holy, there was like a 40 green before a red took place. The city is ours! Beautiful. Okay, stack up on prisoners that have any value. Boom. Take veterans as well then. Take a look at this town really quickly. So if you have crazy money, guys, when you're the king, the town always goes to you before the election takes place. And I do remember an old tactic. If you start feeling like you have infinite money, although a lot of these towns are like peak anyway. Yeah, see, this town's not peak. What you can do is you can dump money in the reserve, which dramatically increases the construction time, even though you won't own the town. Does that make sense? So that it's ultimately more powerful. That's an option that you have, but we don't really care so much about that. Was he one of the leaders? I think he might have been. No, that's the wrong clan. Nope, that's the Garros Imperial clan. Okay, 64 wounded. I mean, we still outnumbered this. We deposited a ton of defenders in the garrison, guys.
It's
nice. Gotcha. Oh, is he the leader of this clan? No, he's not. That's the one that just has one castle fiefdom. Small clan in their faction. And I wasn't able to imprison him? How? Okay, what now? What now? Let's back off a little bit. We've got two other armies. Let's disband. All the boys. Go recover, guys. There's a 1300 army right there. Let's go recover. Look our wounds. Owner of Yalmeri's. They don't have one either, do they? It's going to keep prioritizing people with no fiefdoms, I assume. Juice the boys up. Oh, isn't it beautiful, guys? Recreating the world in our image. Let's go. I want 1, 2, 3, 4 fiefdoms before we peace out. And that way we hopefully keep a broad buffer with them while we focus on the east. So there's 3 more fiefdoms we need. Plenty of time here. Influence is doing well. They won't declare a war. That will have to override while we're fighting another war. Okay, where's that big army going? So there was 2 armies at one point, wasn't there? We only see 1 now. Interesting. 800 defenders there, 400 there. They're all walls level 3. Okay. I want to recover a little bit, like we're super worn down compared to where I want to be. I never want to feel weak. Don't do something stupid, bro. Don't go for one of these thieves over here. There's all the stuff you just ran by. So we're taking some L's, guys. Kind of inevitable with how many of us there are. Nowadays, that we will lose the odd battle. No harm in just winning some battles out here and imprisoning them, and this is good for the economy. We still want to bribe some people.
Stop. I yield.
Is this army going to lock in anything? I'd appreciate it if you do. I do upgrade my troops. I just do it all at once. It's more efficient to wait and then upgrade a big stack and then wait and then upgrade a big stack. It's more efficient to do it that way. You end up with higher level characters. Go on. Take a city from me. That would be sick. Let's lock this in. I'll protect you while we try to recruit and recover. So I always end up explaining, and I get fed up with explaining that, but yeah, they upgrade faster if you do it all at once. So the way that it works, please lock something in. This is getting ridiculous. You've done nothing but just walk around, lad. You're gonna lock that in, and then he's gonna fight you. We'll come over, we'll assist you, and we'll take that. Okay. Let's use some influence. So basically, if you have one recruit, that recruit needs to kill somebody. Boom, get blows in. Boom, boom. When he does enough, he will level. But if you have 10 recruits and 5 have enough experience to level, when any of those 10 get hits in, they're gonna train the other recruits which have not leveled. Does that make sense? That's how it works. So, basically, it's based on the type, the entire type. And so, it's very unlikely in a large pool of battle that the recruit who's unleveled will get any attacks in and level. They won't do it when you just have one. But if you have 10, which is like 10% of your force, they're much more likely to. And it gets to the point where you have 9 who have leveled, 1 who hasn't. Well, if all 10 get any damage at all, it will go to the one who hasn't leveled. So rather than getting stuck where people are not leveling, you level clean and efficiently. The downside is that obviously you have a weaker troop in the meantime. I almost always avoid leveling. Bro! I pressed spacebar and it didn't pause there. That was crazy. We almost threw there, guys. I mean, we could just peace out. I'll override this if they want to. West Empire will... That's different, guys. That's different. That was different. That was weird. I don't know why I didn't get the offer here. Normally it proposes it there and then it... Okay, that's alright. No worries. We could just attack them again. It just cost me influence. In fact, we can be really nasty. Look, watch this, watch this, watch this. Let's just attack them again. I was going to say that I normally always ignore it because the same logic is that we generate experience over time. So these 18 recruits are generating experience like a battery, and then it's all being fed to the 2 who are not leveled. Does that make sense? It's much more efficient to do it this way. But then, for me, anytime I'm about to fight a battle that's actually some stress, some pressure, I normally upgrade my troops before the battle. Okay? Let's go straight back to war. I assume they're close enough, their re-eye is taking off. Whatever. Let's go back to war. Yep. That cost me 150, guys. That was weird. Yeah, the Kazakhs are huge. They're the final boss. That was weird. I don't know what to say. It's going after me. This guy's pincered. Oh yeah, let's catch him. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, let's take this out and push the offense.
It's been a while.
Why do I feel like they're not reinforcing me? It would be even better odds. There we go. That's better. His quality should be worse. Oh yeah, we're annihilating them. Holy, that's 1,000 enemies. We lost 84 in a battle against 1,000. Oh my gosh, that was one of the most decisive battles I've ever been in. Certainly from an auto resolve. What the frick? Their quality must be garbage, guys. They were all recruits, you know, trying to re-establish themselves. Okay. Dude, you lock in a fiefdom? I'm gonna lock in a fiefdom. Siege something. You're going that way? I'll go this way. Go, go, go. That was disgustingly clean. Like, disgusting? Of course he's trolling. Alright. Switch. You take this one. I'm gonna take this one. You got it. I'm stronger than you, that's weaker. You got this. He might break apart with discohesion or whatever, guys. It's been up for a while, but we started that off for him. There's a party of 98 inside here, that's fine. There's 2 more fiefs I want after this. 2 days to starve here. We might just sort of hang out anyway. I mean, that 2 days is about to be up, so they're going to start suffering more losses. "14 years old. My son's already been 14 years old. What age did they come of age, guys? Riding, nice. My oldest son's already, he's been 14. Refusion's fine. How are you guys doing? They started the assault, it looks like. Get on them. Okay, the enemy is starving right now for the record, but let's just get them in a really good position where they have no forces, no catapults. They're on 1 right now. They're on 1. On 1. Game says they're on 0. Can we trust it? See, that went to us. The castle just fell. W. Winning! Alright, let's trust the game. I haven't seen it. That used to be a thing in the past. Maybe they changed it. I haven't seen them have a catapult when it says they don't. Let's find out. No, that was a woman, Lambert. That was... I have a son. That was my second born girl. I think the third born is a guy as well, but it doesn't matter. Okay. Yeah, the game treated us right. Yeah, that rule seems to have changed. It used to always be if you had the defender and you have a catapult near completion, it's completed when you jump into battle. But that doesn't seem to be the case. I have never seen it be the case since we returned to the game. So they changed it. That's good. Game tells the truth. Alright, they just have the walls level 3. We've got the quality, the numbers, and the equipment. It's just going to be another W. Pay the price to get in here. Game get better? Well, it's the patch sucks for the early game. They patched some tweaks and things, like I was just talking about a tweak, which really, whoa, excuse me guys, my bad. It really diminishes the experience of the early game, and the most recent DLC has terrible reviews. It wouldn't surprise me if, you know, realistically, it's actually the patch. A huge portion of what people don't like is its patch. There's a lot of little tweaks which just make the game less pleasant to play, for sure. And it's irritating. Did the game get better? It got better due to our success. I assume you're referring to me struggling and whining for hours. It's more grindy and a less pleasant experience grind in the early game. With the amount of experience that I have, I knew all the speed running strategies to get your clan up and going, and it literally took about twice as long, and it was much less pleasant. Like, you have very little control. When you're a small fiefdom and a vassal, you have very little control. You just have to wait. It's like if the game wants you to wait like 20 hours of gameplay to get your hands on a fiefdom, then there's very little you can do. In our case, what I found, the only option you do have, which is not pleasant, is just continuously abandon the nation that you join until you basically get the right one, who is somebody who's at war with the guy you want to take the fiefdom from. Does it make sense? Because you just have no control over who you're at war with. You have no control over piecing out. You have very little control over the fiefdom going to you. Like, it's really lame. But it's all good. The game did get better, to answer your question. Yes. We're crushing. We're on the verge of, I mean, I'm the latest game I've ever been in the game. With the most success. And we're going to do a soft core conquer the world, which is our requirements for winning and calling it is that we have the most castles out of any kingdom, the most towns out of any kingdom, the most clans out of every kingdom. So it's like a soft core world conquest. I'm not going to go all the way because it's boring. It can be boring. Yep, we declared our own independence, we created our own, and we fought a civil war and won. We created our own nation, which is the new empire. We've destroyed the Northern and Southern Empire, and the vast majority of their clans I have actually paid copious amounts, millions, about $500,000 each, to join our nation, paying for their fealty, most of which are in the process of receiving their own fiefdoms, much of their own land being returned under our new banner. And yeah, we're fighting the last empire right now, the Western Empire, the last one remaining. But I do not plan to eliminate them. I plan to keep them as a buffer state, to box out hopefully Sturgia, Blandia, and Britannia, whatever they're called, so that we continue to not be at war with them. And we're going to fight against the most powerful faction, the Kazlites here, after this war with the Western Empire. So there will be ourselves, the new empire, and a small remnant of the Western Empire in the west. But of course, if I was to continue, we would eliminate every faction. But we're just crushing now. Maybe it will be more difficult fighting Kazlites, but right now, this is just... it's easy and very profitable compared to all the work we've done. So we're profiting. We're in the profit stage. These bastards are just surrounded. If you guys recall, every kill I get with my axe gives 5 experience to infantry. To our faction. See, if I was attacking slowly here, lap with the Bardache, like, would be cooked, and then you connect, you do no damage to them anyway. Look at the reinforcements, that's new. Then you do no damage anyway, because they're too close to you. They're like bum rushing you, you do like 40 damage instead of more if you finally are able to connect. But this guy's got way better handling. It's just a much better weapon overall. Yeah, speaking of getting kills and XP, we're farming XP for the infantry right now. Bardache would be better on horseback with its range. Just make it one-tapping people a lot easier. Let's go! We just took out 2 fiefdoms. That's the first army, guys, that our faction has created over there, and they took out a fiefdom. Feels good. I mean, apart from ourselves. Cool. Hiya! Hiya! 4 dudes left. Please die. 3 dudes left. Ooh! The new empire's on the rise! Glorious! It's glorious! Okay. Take veterans as well. Beautiful. What do we have here? Just look at the food. We starved them, so... yeah, we can sell grain for a lot in a starving town, sell fish for a lot. Okay. Dungeon... chuck the Lord in there. Meat. The food diversity is not looking good, which is going to affect our morale. Alright, guys. Alright, beautiful. Look at us. So, among the various nations inside the Empire, they start with 6 towns. 6 towns. We just hit 7, guys. So, in terms of that, the most valuable fiefdoms, we're larger than one of the original empires. Now, you know, among the castles, we've got like 3, 4. Yeah, we're about as strong as one of the starting nations, or stronger already for our land. Let's go ahead and give these to people. Okay, we're doing fine on influence. Let's take a little break. I will go pick up some food. Diversity. Let everybody recover. Okay, so the owner of Ametades. That's fine. Should give it to the majority rulers. They're normally the more powerful clans. There's so many fiefdoms inside the nation, so Alright, we're back up to 3 mil. I spent literally all my money, like all my money, reinforcing people. Okay, this castle, it's fine. Bribing clans, we spent all our money. So I'm hoping now that some of the Western Empire, in fact I know 2 of them. One clan, it was the Keychain clan, had that fiefdom only. And then this clan here had these 2 fiefdoms only. So they will be clans with no fiefdoms, and I'm going to try to bribe them to join us after the war, okay? Hopefully they're unhappy with their leader. So switch sides. Because realistically, the most important thing are the clans, guys. The number of clans. That's where the parties to join your faction come from. Alright, let's buy some food. There's an army there. Beast. So that castle and Rotai, that's what I want before calling it a day. But the Western Empire's quality has gone to poop, so this should be a breeze. We've got the influence. Some of our factions are a bit worn out. Okay, so last time I clicked this, it just said yes. I think that's a rule because we're the king, guys. I think we don't need to go into the Diplo tab sometimes. It just goes directly to me. I think they're making an appeal to me as I'm the king. So it's kind of the equivalent of when you go up to an NPC and talk to them, but the AI, you know, it doesn't come up to you and talk to you. So it just has, it can just cheat. See, it's not here. The peace deal's not here. So last time I just clicked this, so I'm just going to right-click it away. And, because I pieced out by mistake last time. Okay, nice. Alrighty. Where's this army at? Is that us sieging this? Okay, the Kazites just attacked us. Sounds about right. I'm surprised it didn't happen sooner, so... This enemy is not open to negotiations. What? The only time I've seen that is in the Civil War against the Western Empire. What the hell? Okay. Frick. Uh-oh. Okay. Alright, it's your lucky day, Western Empire. You're well, let's piece them out. Let's see. It's gonna cost me 370. Ironically, he just asked for that. So 2 of our lords were imprisoned in our kingdom. Okay. I know our kingdom is not full strength, guys. Now, other people can make armies, though. Let's call this. Okay, let's call them to micromanage our army so they don't get called. We've seen it happen. While I kind of look my runes really quickly, I want to find that faction if we can find him. Let's go find him. See if he'll join us now. The more the merrier. See, an army was just called. It's this one, the keychains here. So they now have no fiefs. Saratus, he likes me. 95. This is just money for a new clan. I mean, a few members, a few parties. I just need to find him. Seen near Jericho's. What? Last seen all the way out there. It's the Western Empire's fighting another faction. Who is it? They're fighting the Kazites themselves. Nice. Okay. Now, meanwhile, if I had the influence, guys, I would propose trade with Sturgia and Valandia. Try to disincentivize them to attack me. But it says he's all the way up there. Alright, I think let's just focus on the war effort then. This castle. Let's go. Recruit, recruit, recruit. Everybody recruit. I think our food is good. We just bought a ton of butter and cheese. I mean, this garrison's really deep, right, guys? Some of these garrisons look really powerful. They're not on the battlefront, so let's try to micromanage Yeah, let's take some of this out. Use that. This is the final boss, guys. The Kazites. It's just base game. I'm not using mods for this. I've never been in this situation before where I've like built my own kingdom up, fought a civil war, declared independence, and like conquered the world. This is a first for me, so just enjoying myself with the regular game. Okay. Well, the quality of this garrison is officially not that good. It's only even attempted to be hit one time against the Western Empire, who were way more powerful. It's far away from the east, so I'm taking the stuff out, guys. We're taking quality out, replacing it with low quality because it trains in the castle. And putting miscellaneous in the parties here. Okay, I'm happy. Check Seneca. It feels really cool, guys, to have these buffers, not just my fiefdoms. Alright, another army. Cool, dude. The boys are making armies. Okay, let's go. An army over in Vestrom. So 860, I don't know how strong that is at the end of the day. My own clan alone is more powerful than that, guys, as you can see. It's growing. Nice. Okay, out to the battlefront. Let's go, boys. Kazites are the final boss. Technically, if this war goes on and on and on and we push... This is pushing for the win. Where we want to be. Morale's good. When we stop on those towns and check for recruits and they're empty, make no mistake that my party has been recruiting when I stopped, when I clicked on the town. So it's not that they're actually empty. Okay. Are the Kazites hitting us anywhere? I don't see it right now. I feel like Gale's castle is pretty vulnerable, but it's also expendable. That faction actually has two... No, it's this castle who has two fiefdoms. Could share some. I was going to say if we lose some, we could recover and share it. Alright, I'm going to go... we're going to do a cheeky disband really quickly for my army cohesion. Call them back. And then this is going to be the third army of the faction. Look at this. Damn, we're strong. But we are, you know, spending according to the game in a pinch. This is everybody's in an army right now. Something to consider. Are they hitting this castle? No. Alright, I'll do it. There's 200 defenders inside. That looks vulnerable to me. So Gaius Castle's under attack. I kind of called that. Armies aren't nearby. It's alright. Let's do a little cheeky trade. This one's tucked in more and less vulnerable. Got a brute force. The wall's level 1. Damn, this will fall fast. I literally just want to destroy their catapults, and it's a go. Our siege camp is the final boss, boys. The Kazites, they're a plague, the Horde. It's been conquering the whole world like an unstoppable force until now, until the new empire. We've risen, unified our territory, mostly. the Empire, and we're pushing out. This is our land for our brothers and stuff. Empire land must be under Imperial folk. Okay, they don't seem to have a catapult. Let's go. They don't, do they? Ah. Okay, I gotta respect the quality. I was gonna auto-resolve that, but we don't have the battering rams and stuff. No, let's respect the quality. I'm getting a little bit, you know, this was epic the first time, but we're fighting tons of battles now. Like, it's kind of whatever. Anyway, there's hardly any of them. We take it out. Got to keep it clean here, guys. There's no reason in the beginning of the war to, you know, suffer more casualties than we need to. Patience. We're on the verge of victory. Just finish it well. Finish well. Kazites are a mortal enemy though, they're OP. They're really OP. No mercy. $209. 217. Why does... I'm looking at my own inventory, you idiot. Ignore me. Spaced out for a second. Casualties so far. Damn, this is clean so far. Keep it up, guys. Keep it up. I'm at risk of friendly firing myself, which... We've only got 18 casualties. That would be 5%. More than 5% casualties if I killed one of my friends. Like that. Did he die though? He died. I saw a red Tiberius. Damn it! I just killed an Imperial Catamaran. Sorry, bud. My bad. Anyways, we're the Emperor. Yeah, that's right. He needed a little execution there. He's not you know, he's a criminal. He's a criminal. Need to put him down real quick. Guilty. Guilty. Let's go. Hurry up, game. It's okay, you went to heaven. Heaven speedrun. True. Alright, we'll take some of these horse archers, guys. They're going to fight all, potentially have a lot of Kazite troops and things themselves. Okay. That's a nice fiefdom here, tucked in here. The border gore. Reduced border gore. Now, they're going 1100 into Physion. That's also border gore going to be lit for it to go to us. So, honestly, Gale's Castle's almost just a distraction, eh? I don't think they'll make it up there in time. I think one of their biggest weaknesses is how divided they are. They were fighting up here with the Western Empire. In fact, they just took that from the Western Empire. That's crazy. They bordered me all the way over here. Oh, that's crazy. I'm going to take advantage of that, and I'm going to kind of backdoor them, guys. Let's head up some of these fiefdoms that are nearby in the south. Go, go, go. It's fine. They don't have a fiefdom yet. Recruit along the way. So that falls. We've exchanged a castle. 0 war progress, it says. Now, they are not open to negotiation, meaning we've already proven... Here, let's do a defensive strategy. They're so big, we could wander out everywhere and get, like, overexposed. Let's see if the AI actually does that stuff. What was I about to say? Damn, that's a hard castle. Yeah, we need them to feel demoralized and wish to desire peace out if we're ever going to see peace. But low-key, we're pushing for the win in this war, guys. Like, the win of this campaign. So, this is our chance. By taking from the largest, this is our chance to become the largest. So, we're larger than the Western Empire, check. We're larger than the Britannia, check. We are... If I get 1 castle, we're larger than the Azerai. I need 1 town, 3 castles to be larger than Sturgia. Wow, 14 castles in Blandia. Okay, I was going to say the largest themselves is the Kazites. So by taking theirs to us, we're pushing for the victory at the fastest rate. But 14 castles on... Are they starting there on Onika? That'd be crazy. Yeah, that's a lot of castles. Castles have better loyalty though, or they're less likely to rebel at least. Like, I was looking at a Azerai castle down here. We could snipe those and the Kazite themselves. I don't really... We're fighting a war on such a grand scale now. Like, the battlefront is so large. It's hard to travel across the kingdom. Uh-oh. The boys just took an L. Was that a big army? Uh-oh. I guess I should keep an eye out. Oh, it says what they're doing? They were running from another army? Oh, okay. And they just lost, I think. We should keep an eye out for a reinforcing army heading us. I mean, that could be a problem that we're not really used to here so much. Okay, this is a serious battle. Walls level 3. Let's make sure we have all the equipment and they have none. And then we'll go in. That's my last tower. Just make sure this catapult's dealt with. Yeah, I almost feel like there's not that much strategy when you're fighting a huge nation. Like, we just want to hit fiefdoms fast, and more productively than they can. You know what I mean? The fiefdoms are the ones that really give you the war score, especially the towns. That Battle of Phycerian, or whatever it's called, maybe I should try reinforce that. You know, the defender has a massive advantage. Maybe we should go protect it while the town's falling. I'm not sure. But I think we're about to be 1 castle ahead. As we take this, obviously we pay a price though, guys. Like, I'm losing troops to garrisons and... Oh, look at that tower internally. That's super cool. Almost as cool as my epic shot that I just landed there like the beast. Look at that headshot. You ain't nothing, sucker. Sit down, sucker. The Emperor has come. This is my land now. I see you in there, boy. I see you in there, boy. Who be shooting me, by the way? They always shift away from you. It's irritating. It's like they're not doing it deliberately. It's, I don't even know who's hitting me. Like, I don't even see the arrows incoming or anything. Who's hitting me? That guy up there, like, how could only his head be exposed and he's hitting me? That doesn't make sense. It is that guy. Can you not? You're literally shooting through a wall, bud. That's not reasonable. Like, you're behind full cover, bro. You're on the other side of a wall, buddy. Buddy. Whoa, buddy. He's a magician. We're fighting against wizards, boys. He's a ghost is what he is. He's a poltergeist. He's shooting spectral arrows at us. Through the wall. I don't know how I'm missing this guy. Is it too high, maybe? It's too low. Oh, come on. Too low. Oh, come on. I hate you. Now he hits me. Dodge. I hate you. I can't do this. This guy's immune. I can't hit him. Like, I'm just perfect. It's like, I feel like it's perfect shot placement. I've never been on. There we go. Freaking hell. Here. Literally hit his head, bro. Beautiful. It's like hitting this. That would ricochet into your head. You know what I mean? It's just hitting directly in front of his face on the stone. These guys are actually behind cover. It's crazy, bro. They're cheating. They're shooting at me, but their whole abdomen, chest, torso, arm drawing the bow itself is all behind. Like, it's just head exposed. I've never seen this in the game. Like, you need to raise your arm over the edge, right? If I'm behind the battlement, we just shoot into the battlement. Cheating bastards. Breaking the gate there, up on the walls. Out of ammo. Did well. $55 casualties so far. I'm worried about wearing myself down against the garrisons. Kazites have been at war for ages, but they're also winning in general. There's no reason their quality is bad. So I don't have any perks to break into people's shields, guys, but in general, two-handed axes are the best shield breakers ever. If they keep blocking us in this setup, like, their shield should go down in theory, but just keep throwing over the top. I'm taking no hits by standing a little bit. definitely so much better than the sword and board. Like we're kind of safe in the melee blob. I like that. A lot safer. I just let my friends go in front of me a little bit. Beautiful. 61 casualties. Hey, Savage Love. We're pushing for the victory here. We were attacked by the Kazites and they're not willing to negotiate. I don't really understand why that's the case. The only time I've ever seen not willing to negotiate was when we declared civil war. So it's confusing, but it is what it is. They just started the war a little bit earlier. Okay, Khan's Guard, heavy horse archer, beast units there. When we don't have that many prisoners, I'll take the veteran too. Alright, new fiefdom. So I think we've lost 1, gained 2 in this war. But we did suffer a loss. I believe one of our armies. Yeah, our army got hit there. Oh no. Maybe it disbanded? Uh-oh. Alright, our own cohesion is not very good. Okay. I'll go defend this. Let's just rush back and that's a W. So let's spend, just keep these guys together. Go. That was one of the first clans to join us. He had Gale's castle up there, he just lost it. Trade agreement with the Sturgeons, nice. Somebody else called that, not me. I want to do that, but it costs 200 influence. That's perfect. Alright, just make it here. Just make it here. Just make it here. There's 440 inside. You got this. It's only walls over 1, but we just jump in. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Just make it there. Repel that. Okay, I've only got a few days here of cohesion. Okay, this will feel good. Put 8. Look at the prisoners as well. That's us. Surely that's us. Put them in the dirt. Okay, they started the siege, I believe. No. No, we're good. Okay, repelling one of their armies. That's great for the war effort. And there's 19 nearby who starts it. What a beast. Okay, let's see how we trade. It's 2k to 70 and we're trading numbers on our side. He's dead, boys. Let's go. We're doing slightly more than we're taking, but we have overwhelming numbers. Oof, he's actually trading better than us with the overwhelming numbers. Okay, you're free. Did you see all that green on the left? Those were prisoners. Troops directly into our stack. Beautiful. Plenty of prisoners. Beautiful. That was huge for the war effort. We're stacked up on prisoners now. That's the high tier infantry, isn't it? I'll take that too. Okay, it's time to disband. I guess we'll call it there. So they're heading this castle. Now this clan has 2, so I kind of like him losing 1 so that it can distribute more among our clans. But I'm only 1 castle ahead. Captured 2 to 1, so he's about to even that up. I mean, we could hit only 2 towns to recruit along the way. Could I make it there? There's 530 inside. I think we could make it there. Alright. Unfortunately, as you can see, we're really worn down in some cases. I call some of the bigger armies that I can, but we're pretty worn down. Okay, what if I go across this bridge? I could hit 3 towns along the way, but maybe the pathing's slightly longer, but it's fine. Go. Let's see if we can make it. It's a villager just lost. is intense. I'd love to make it there in time just to repel them. We're struggling because they're just so numerous. So I want to stall a little bit to give these guys the time to attach. I don't think they've started the siege. Nice, we'll make it, we'll make it. Perfect. Perfect. Their quality is going to go to pot, guys, if we keep taking them out like this. Okay, I've got 2 parties still incoming. If we get too close, they'll derp. That looks like them there. And they just started the engagement. So I think we'll break in to keep this really clean. Maybe we just fight them on the outside and we don't pay the price of breaking in. Is this 62? I mean, we already outnumber them 2-1, not including the garrison. Does this 62 do it? It does. Let's see how we trade. We're winning. See, that's about how much we would have sacrificed just to jump in, so... yeah, we lost more than... We're actually trading badly right now. Jumping in would have been better. We also... They would have had multiple ticks as we go over to defend. Fair play, fair play. Jumping into defend would have been better. In general, it's better, but we win due to our numbers, guys. As long as we win, it's 349 wounded that we do not actually lose.
I yield.
Stop. Stop.
Okay.
Enough. Enough.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The prisoners. Feels good. They're getting cooked, boys. We're taking out the final boss. You ain't nothing. Let's take their elite units. My prisoners are getting too high. Alright, fine. We actually have too many. Okay, beautiful. I'm gonna go drop them... Do I have time? Let's push while they're on the defense. Taking a town is huge for the war. They might sort of beg for peace soon. Go, go, go. There's no other armies up. Look at the 272 defenders in here. Walls level 1. Oh my gosh, we're going to take this town super fast. Let's go. Take it, take it, take it. It's so vulnerable. The music was bugging out. I didn't notice if it was. I mean, this is... I want to drop my prisoners in the prison, but we could just drop them in a fief that we take, I think. Go, go, go. Trade agreement with the Western Empire? No. Ransom? No. I gotta look out for them offering us ransoms. They might have the odd prisoner of us, so I should check them, actually. Okay, this is pretty much just prevent their catapults from being a thing and a go, guys. They got walls level 1, we got the super numbers and the super quality. Prevent their catapults from being a thing and hit the go here. Pull the trigger. So 3 trebuchets at a time is the money spot. I have had field battles with them, but earlier on in the game, when we were only weaker, we were part of the Western Empire and they were conquering everything. We haven't had field battles that I have played recently. We just had some field battles which I auto-resolved. Okay, they've got 1 ballista. Can we... Thank you. Let's go. So I don't have any siege equipment. That's fine. They've got walls level 1, guys. Let's just drop them quick. Ladders. Numbers, quality. We'll just shoot them from down below. Okay, this town should be a lot. Now, last time we took Myzia, if you guys recall, it was also pretty vulnerable. I wonder if it hasn't recovered that much and built the walls that high. We could push back up there and take another town. And we may see them begin to beg for peace, although they're so large. Maybe they don't care that we're taking towns. They keep going. They're by far the largest faction. I would say on average, if we keep winning like this, we're the second largest faction. South. And we're pushing to become the largest, which is our goal to win the game. We need the most castles, the most towns, and the most clans. And we have the most clans on lock. But that's the goal to achieve victory here. Out of any nation, of course, I'm talking about. Die, you bastardos! That's a nice butt shot there. Readjust. Headshot. Oh wow, we've got men on the walls, they're cooked. $23 casualties right now, pretty clean. Pull out the axe. No, it might be disastrous, like you say. Our quality has slipped, dude. Our quality has really slipped. The faction is not. The thing is, we're winning, but it's kind of, it takes its toll, you know. Like, even though you win, you're not where you were because you start suffering casualties. So we've won, but casualties, and the quality has slipped of our forces. Definitely, the Kazites are completely OP. Pound for pound, they have the best unit in the game, which is the Khan's Guard, or whatever it's called, Elite Horse Archer. But then, unlike the Azurai, who their elite is similar to Horse Archer, well, the Kazites also have Horse Archers. Does that make sense? They've got the elite Horse Archer and Horse Archers, which are the just most obnoxious troop pound for pound. See? So if you can see, they've got Horse Archers, which are basically they've got like the best unit in the game and like the second best unit in the game. And they have both of them, which means there's like twice as many in their compositions. But then they also have good cavalry, which combined with the missile cavalry, it means they have cavalry dominance. And then because they have Horse Archers, elite archers, and marksmen, they have just overall range dominance. But the quality's not bad. They basically have quantity and quality when it comes to range, which is probably the best thing in the game. And then so you would think, surely their infantry would be bad? Surely their infantry would be bad. Well, long story short, it's not. It's amazing. They've got great infantry as well. The problem that this character has is that you can see this is their whole faction. They've got elites, which are Horse Archers. This is their whole faction. They do not have the diversity. But realistically, the two weakest type of enemies in the game are missile skirmishers, infantry, and shock troop infantry. Now, don't get me wrong, they're all good, they all have their purposes, they're all niche, but realistically, this is the best infantry, pound for pound. Infantry is just about having a front, blobbing, tanking, and the melee shield infantry is the best, and this is a great melee shield infantry. You can see it's an anti-cavalry hybrid with spears, and it's great. So basically, they just fire on all cylinders. They lack the infantry diversity, which doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at the end of the day. Yeah, they're the best faction among factions, and it's obnoxious. And they're the best out on the field, and they're the best in offensive, and they're the best in defensive sieges. It's disgusting. No. I have to pay so much. Okay, fine. Let's just do trade with the Western Empire. It doesn't matter. Just avoid paying my influence. So be it. At least we have crazy proximity with one another, so we may have a lot of garrisons. We may have a lot of caravans traveling between the two of us. Alright, chuck them in here. Now, I wonder... I'd be willing to take a Kazite Lord, guys, and give them Kazite fiefdoms. I wonder how they feel about us. They probably hate us, right? I wonder if they have any... I'm not too bothered with these events nowadays. Let's look at the fiefdoms. They're so big, they're all going to have fiefdoms, right? I was wondering if there's any without fiefdoms, I was going to say, considering we just took a couple. Look at them all. That's crazy. No, they all have fiefdoms. They're just fat. They only have one. Okay, some of them are getting low. Alright, guys, we just took a town. Let's look at the war effort now. 10 in our favor. Good. We're castle and we're town up. Okay, we need more. I've got the influence. Alright, take a breather, guys. Take a breather. Everybody recruit. Let's see here. There's like no money in this town. Okay, everybody go around recruiting. Isn't that like the second fiefdom though? Alright. I think that might be the second fiefdom, but no, it's not, I don't think. But just give it to him. I don't want to spend the influence. It is. They just took their second town. Okay, what a flex. That's a powerful faction now. It's obviously because their clan rank is high or something, is it? Let's see, for members... Wait, why did it go to him? Clan rank 4? They're low clan rank, low members. It says he's only got one beef. I think, fiefdom... Oh, look, there's a double up. Look, they look similar. That's what it is. Okay, never mind. That's their first fiefdom. We got the eagle head and the eagle head with feather things coming off it. Okay. They're two of their own different clans. Never mind. Okay. Alright, let's just see. They offer you no. When they're asking us for potential prisoners, we'll say yes. Alright. Call any of these guys back in. I don't want my parties in. Starting an army here. So everybody's taking a little bit of a breather. The war's chilled out a little bit, like we exhausted ourselves. We took 1, 2, 3 fiefdoms. We lost 1, guys. Doing well. Meanwhile, the garrison, yep, walls level 2, not many defenders. I might hit that. And I think my Zia is somewhat vulnerable as well. But we're just carving out the empire, guys. The new empire! We're the biggest, largest, and most powerful faction-ish. Apart from the Kazites we're fighting. We built up from nothing. Okay, everybody's going around recruiting, right guys? Come on. Alright, we'll take a defensive battle if we can against this. Nice and easy. Let them lock in a siege. They offer you? No. these two. Kind of a little bit apprehensive about a battle starting here. So, of course, we built this clan, or the kingdom, just in yesterday's stream, essentially, and these guys actually have their own influence now, right? Originally, there wouldn't be anybody offering a trade deal or anything. They're paying for it now. Now, they don't have much, but they do have some. Just go ahead and lock it in, buddy. Go ahead and lock it in, the siege. These guys have prisoners. That's most likely us, guys. If it's not us, it's the Western Empire, and we can take their troops off their hands. But it's most likely us. We did lose a battle out here, if you recall. Am I faster than them? We actually are. Alright, maybe we just hunt them. This is 100% our own force, though. Who's strong out here? We've seen like 200s and stuff, guys. We're definitely getting worn down. Did the scholar just level? He did. Alright, I'm gonna back off. Let them lock in a siege somewhere. In my mind, he's not doing anything productive, and my party's out in the world, recruiting. The boys are recruiting. How's Vlandia doing? So we joined Vlandia off the onset of the game, and they did terribly bad. Like, they were in an infinite losing loop, and as a result, they lost these 4 fiefdoms. Since then, they've been on a big comeback. Taken that bunch of castles. They've maybe in not terms of towns, but they've overall fiefdoms. They've taken more because they have these imperial cities here, castles. Overall fiefdoms, they're up, but they lost 3 towns, gained 1 town. So pound for pound, they're not doing that well, but they're doing fine. It's just at this stage of the game, they're not snowballing at all. Britannia's been doing pretty well? Nah. It looks like it, but they're not. They lost 2 of their own towns. Castle, look at this. 3 of their own towns. Many castles. So they've shifted and relocated this way, but they're doing badly. Britannia's probably doing the worst, actually. Western Empire's not doing well. Britannia's not doing well. Sturgia, Azerai is doing okay. They lost castle here, town, and no, they've lost a bunch of castles, bunch of towns. They're actually doing pretty bad themselves. It's Sturgia who's like second place to Kazites, I would say. But the Kazites have pushed even further into them. Pretty much, the Kazites are extremely dominant. Oh! Castle's on the siege. Let's go, 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 go. It's our chance to take a defensive battle. An army was created. Good job, guys. Okay, we can hit that up along the way. Maybe it's large. I'll bring troops in. That's one of my parties. I hope they don't get hit. They offer you... Nope. I'm just checking them, guys, to make sure it's not one of our prisoners. So he started an army down south, this guy. Alright, that's a large force. Uh-oh. It's 119. Okay, this is going to be a break-in. Join the defensive siege. So that the other army up north is not starting a siege while this is happening. Good to see. I mean, you know how it is, boys. Their quality is just going to get worse and worse as we win, right? Like, obviously our quality is going down, but not as much as them as they get completely wiped out. So nothing but W so far. So it's borderline impossible for them to win if they just keep taking L's. Are you joining up or are you scared? I knew it. He's debated. Unfortunate. Break in to help the defenders. We lose 62. And the numbers are relatively even. We've got 4 at level 2, and it looks like we're stacked on catapults and things, so this should be a winning battle as per usual. Don't forget food. Food should be okay. Food should be okay in this type of situation when you're winning battles. You take battle from the lords. It should be fine. I will keep an eye on it, but it should be fine. Okay, we have a ballista, catapult. Oh, 3 catapults ballista. They're so cooked. Beautiful. Oh, this is that good map as well. We can shoot them in the back of the head here. Just try to slow down the catapult if I can. Approaching. For a refill of ammo, like pre-look. I didn't see it, it's awkward. Up there to the left. I'm about to be in the money spot. I don't want to have to go grab the ammo when I can be taking great shots, so even though I'm not depleted, I might go grab some. When they turn the corner, I want to be able to shoot. Oh my gosh, I'm just missing right now. I don't know where these shots are going. They're shooting way over the top, okay. Really? Stones up here? Why would there be stones up there? We could throw them through the windows or what? Dude, freaking idiot. The two guys are right in front of my face, bro, but like they're running in front of me on repeat. Okay, that's too much friendly fire. I'm not gonna do that anymore. Let's look at this side. Halfway defeated. We're winning. Definitely impacting the side heavily, I would say, by slowing the rate that they come up the ladder. Start choking as soon as I say that. We just missed 10 shots in a row. Nice. Look at our shock troops just whacking them with the two-handed pokey boys. That reach. Okay, my forces are about halfway dead. It's reinforcements. That 208. Let's get some ammo. They won't last long at this rate. Still got some catapults firing. Low quality troops coming in. Is that a retreat? GG. Morale broke. Remember, that was a field. That was out on the field attacking us, guys. It cost us less than half our troops, and that's not including the wounded. Beautiful. 128 losses. Beautiful.
I give up. I give up. Go back.
Okay. Elite. I still have a lot of prisoners to come in, but yo, I'll take them. Slow is the downside. It's fine. The peasants are running away. It's true. They can ransom the prisoners. They can escape from us. Our own fiefs aren't close nearby, though. Let's just posit them. Just deposit the prisoners I have. They'll eventually ransom them back, but what can you do? It's okay. Okay, beautiful. Now, they had another army up there. Now, I've got 70 wounded. Let's just take the time. It was up there somewhere. Kind of push back. But, recruit along the way. Gotta recruit along the way. Okay, we got a level... I don't think it's kind of too early. This army's down here as well to push for another 50. I see it. It's right next to us. Beautiful. Can we catch this out in the field, guys? I'd love it if we can catch this out in the fields. Start a battle. Somebody start a battle with them. I'm slightly slower than them. You know their quality is not good. so cringe, bro, that he escaped. Okay. It's good to know exactly where it is, though. Look at the prisoners. I want that. That's big for the war. So, it's nice, guys. I spent pretty much all my money. We were up to 5 mil at one point, bribing clans to join us. And, you know, we've pretty much recovered that. We're near 5 mil again. So, financially, I don't think see us ever going broke for the rest of the game. This is Walls level 2, and there's not many defenders. So, if that's their only force... Let's go for Dynastica. Summon more troops out here. Let's make it happen while they're on the back foot. If they're going to retreat... So he just hides inside the fief. Okay, they're starting yet another army, but you know the quality's not great, guys. Why do you not see that inside the settlement? That's weird. Combined, his two armies are stronger than our army that we have there. So they're at risk of getting cooked. Only barely slower than them in the woods. Oh, look at this! We're faster. Apparently, no, we're not. No, we're not. It's fake news. I'm trying to cut them off. There's no way, is there? Okay. This force is going for this obscure. That's actually a Kazakh culture castle, guys. But we'll take it. We'll take it. Castles do not have the same kind of loyalty issues. It's much easier to manage a castle of a different culture than it is a city. Alright, he's going to the north, so probably we'll lose this, but hey. Like, we've been taking nothing but W's. What's the play? What's the play? Do I rush up there, or do I just take Dynastica? I mean, certainly we lose this. Let's rush up there. If the battle starts and we can get there in time, then that's a win. Let's be sensible. Escape from Boris. We've got prisoners escaping. It's not going to start it. Alright, I changed my mind. This army's here. Prestige is getting worn down. Not prestige, influence. Alright guys, on that note, we've been going on 3.5 hours. I think that we've worn down the quality of them much greater than they've worn down us. I think we're super powerful. Look at all that we could summon. A lot of our kingdom is just going around reinforcing. And I think right now we take this with little consequence. Maybe that falls. Still, I think overall we're winning the war big time. So for some reason it won't let me peace out. It's unusual, but we've taken a city, 2 castles. They've taken 1 castle. So it's like we took 3 effective. No, yeah, we're 1 castle ahead, 1 town ahead. And I'm about to snipe another town. I'm pretty confident in this war, so maybe tomorrow is the last stream, guys, if we can get a bit of a snowball rolling. We need to have the most towns and the most castles. I believe the hardest to achieve is going to be the castles. Hey, Vlaandie lost a castle. Nice. I was about to say because Vlaandie has 14. But they lost one to the Azerai, I think. That's perfect. So, yeah, we're going to become the largest faction in the game. I think you guys can see it. We've taken, like, these 2 cities today. Plenty of castles today. And we're just going to keep cleaving this out until we own everything, and we'll call it there as the Mountain Blade victories. Feels good, boys. I'm enjoying it. Thanks for watching. What after Bannerlord? I have some ideas, but I don't know. We'll see. Sorry. You can give me suggestions. Hit me up on Discord if you really want me to play something like that. I'll think about it. Take care, guys. Bye. I'm just trying to have fun, though, so at the end of the day, if I don't want to do something, I won't do it right now. But yeah, later, chat. I'll see you tomorrow if you can make it. Peace out, guys. Have a good day or whatever. Good night.